BSHRC was established in January of 2011 by a group of like-minded students who were interested in promoting harm reduction as a means to diminish health-related inequities that we were witnessing in our own backyard. Overdose is an epidemic around the nation, and Baltimore and Maryland are no exception. In 2012, actually there was about 700 deaths due to opioid overdose.
I became attracted to harm reduction because I wanted a different approach to look at drug use than just looking at people as addicts. And when I found harm reduction, I just thought it was fit with me perfectly because it's an approach that respects people for who they are and respects their choices and tries to help them help themselves by taking steps that they think are important to make a difference in their lives. So after going to the overdose education and naloxone distribution training, I've actually become a trainer since then. And the trainings are extremely important to me because I see that they make a difference in people's lives. And I've heard personal stories of people who have reversed overdoses, and it's amazing to think that without the naloxone kit that we give out, that person could have died.
You know, we could just continue training people on overdose prevention and response, you know, harm reduction and substance use issues in general. It's been good for us because it touches the three major activity areas of BSHRC, which are education, advocacy, and community engagement.
Baltimore is a city with a lot of health institutions, but before the Baltimore Student Harm Reduction Coalition, there was an organization whose mission it was to do education and advocacy.
To me, harm reduction is also a really global approach that can be applied to anything. Recently on the Hopkins Med campus, we held an event on sex positivity, and harm reduction came into play there as a way to view sex not as inherently risky, but as something that can be an essential part of someone's health and well-being and can also be therapeutic.
The money we raise from this campaign will go to continuing our education, advocacy, and service projects around naloxone, also just around substance use in general, and promoting the field of harm reduction, engaging students and future professionals.
Please donate to Baltimore Student Harm Reduction Coalition so that we can continue these life-saving overdose education, naloxone, and distribution trainings.
Please donate to the Baltimore Student Harm Reduction Coalition so that we can continue our education and advocacy efforts in Baltimore.